Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we would like to present the trade union for KKBSN. I would like to introduce my team members. First, Nur Amalina binti Muhammad Azman. Second, Nur Nazha binti Zairi Yusof. And third, Nur Saidatul Shazana binti Azizan. Fourth, Nur Ranina binti Lokman. Fifth, Nur Rafiza Muhammad Noor, and I, Siti Juliana binti Mat Johari.
Let me start with the history of KKBSN. On December 16, 1984, the National Reserve Bank of the Malaysia Peninsular KPPBSN established the Union of the Worker with a capacity of 500 employees. The Department of the Trade Union Affairs regrettably cancelled his presence on March 12, 1990, as he did not engage in any activities. The cancellation of the registration occurred due to the accompanying departure of the staff and administrator tasked with securing a favorable position in the BSN, who subsequently handed over the expertise and financial assets to the trustee on October 10, 1990. With the diligence and earnestness of AJK sponsor, the Department of Trade Union Affairs has approved the application for the registration of the new union on behalf of the National Reserve Malaysia KKBSN. Mission of the KKBSN: first, promote the interests of the member in the field of the corporate relations, society and science. Second, to establish relations between employees and employers for the purpose of finding good corporate relations, increasing productivity and obtaining dining for its member a fair and appropriate salary, affordable condition of the employment and job security. And third, to arrange the relations between the members and members, or between members with the other employers. Members with the union or union official, between union officer and the union can be settled any dispute between them by peaceful and conciliatory means or through arbitration machinery. To promote the welfare of the members of union in terms of social, civil, and educational rights in accordance with the law. Fifth, assist members in the connection with their work if approved by the Council of the Working Committee. And six, assist members if approved by Council of the Working Committee, such as funding in a time of the harassment or in a time of the labor dispute.
KKBSN organizational structure comprises several key roles on the board of directors, including the president, deputy president, secretary, treasurer, and also committee members. Additionally, regional committees are established for the central, eastern, southern, and also northern region. The president plays a pivotal role as the primary representative and spokesperson for KKBSN. They are responsible for overseeing all communication within the organization, attending both executive board and also governing council session, and representing KKBSN in negotiations with government bodies, businesses, and other relevant stakeholders. Furthermore, the president keeps union members informed about KKBSN achievements, challenges, and ongoing activities. In the president's absence from meeting, the vice president attends as a substitute. However, decision cannot be made independently by the vice president. Instead, all matters are reported back to the president, who retains sole authority to make decisions. This structure ensures effective of leadership, clear communication channels, and centralized decision-making within KKBSN. The leader interviewed mentioned a declining trend in KKBSN membership. This is attributed to the fact that only up to 28% of non-executive PSN staff are currently members, with around 1,000 registered individuals. The union's membership primarily comprises of clerks, with annual promotion occurring every July. Additionally, the leader noted that BSN has not been hiring new staff, but rather promoting clerks to officer, which has contributed to the membership decline. Furthermore, the leader and union directors expressed their desire to advocate for officers' inclusion in the union to BSN management. They believe that if officers were included, the union membership would increase and enhancing its activity and relevantness.
Method, trade union identification. We discuss in a group to identify which union to be interviewed. After extensive research through the internet, we as a group decide that Kesatuan Kaki Tangan Semenanjung Bank Simpanan Nasional. It is no-brainer for us to choose this union due to one of our group members is an existing staff to BSN. With this decision, we continue to plan and proceed according to our planning. Thanks to their person in charge cooperation, we are able to proceed smoothly the interview. Design question for the interview. We are setting a simple guideline to follow as we focus on what aspect our interview going to be. Majority of the question is about the union background and how the union is going to help their employees. Scheduling the interview session. Once we finalize about the union, first step we do is to get an official letter for academic visitation from the Hal Ehwal Academy UiTM Puncak Alam to validate our presence as students of UiTM Puncak Alam. After receive the letter, we contact Kesatuan Kaki Tangan Semenanjung Bank Simpanan Nasional through the email and we are given the president phone number Encik Amran Yusof. Then, we follow up through WhatsApp and set the date and time for the interview.
Hello, my name is Norfiza binti Muhammad Noor. Now I will explain regarding the finding and analysis that we had found during the interview session. Based on our list of questionnaire, one of the issues that will arise is regarding the ability of an organization to fulfill the conditions specified in an employer-employee collective bargaining agreement. A company's ability to adhere to the conditions specified in a collective agreement between employers and employees may be severely hampered during a financial crisis. The president of KKBSN said that collective agreements may include provisions to increase the amount authorized for COLA as long as the cost of living continues to rise in order to address the ongoing impact of inflation on employees' purchasing power. The chairman of KKBSN also emphasized that the member can ask for a group agreement to include unreasonably favorable clauses for a number of reasons. A typical provision in contracts governing collective bargaining between companies and employees is COLA. The main objective is to discuss the effect of inflation and growing living expenses on employees' purchasing power. The purpose of COLA rules is to ensure that wage increases for employees correspond with the overall cost of living. The leader believes that since the cost of living would only rise with time, collective bargaining agreements that address how inflation affects workers' purchasing power may include a rise in the COLA allotment. For this issue, there are an efforts that had done by the union, the Malaysia Consumer Price Index (CPI), increased from 129.5 points in January 2003 to 130.9 points in November of the same year, indicating higher inflation. The federal government utilized statistics from the CPI to adjust benefit for programs like Social Security and the COLA, which covers living expenditures. In order to be competitive in the market, salaries and prices must be modified due to inflation, which reduces the purchasing power of money. Greater pay scales on level with managers support the company's finance by advising members and putting pressure on companies to increase their COLA in accordance with the growing CPI index. Through fruitful negotiation, the union has been able to get a better pay scales, bringing the salaries of its members into parity with those of individuals in managerial positions. This achievement not only promotes financial equity but also acknowledges the significant effort made by the workers. In addition, KKBSN aggressively fosters a cooperative atmosphere by urging its members to cease boycotting and start purchasing business items which will help the companies they work for financially stable. So, what the outcome from this collective bargaining process? A boost in the satisfaction of union members with the largest pay increases the and cost of living allowance COLA. KKBSN was successfully in negotiating an increase in non-executive members' compensation to the applicable salaries under the collective agreement with employers between 2020 and 2023. Additionally, the COLA was raised. Two methods are used by the KKBSN to evaluate member satisfaction: meeting attendance and member treatment during high-ranking council visits. Collective agreement out the union's members' demand by establishing a minimum pay of 2,000 ringgit, which was successfully negotiated by the KKBSN. The employee was also entitled to an 300 cost of living payment. Unhappiness has also decreased during the past 10 years. The union members' desire for a pay increase has been implemented thanks to the collective agreement. After the KKBSN successfully negotiated this, the company agreed to pay non-executive staff a minimum wage of 2,000 ringgit in the collective agreement 10. Thanks to their efforts, non-executive members' income in the Malaysia market in 2019 are the highest in the country, exceeding those of other non-executive members. The non-executive members now feel more fulfilled and motivated at work as a result of this accomplishment. Furthermore, the most recent rise to the COLA occurred in 2023. The numbers were given a COLA of up to 300 in collective agreement following negotiation of many collective agreements.
Hi, my name is Nur Anina binti Lokman. So let me explain about finding and analysis. The second issue that the member of KKBSN are facing, which is misconduct among association members. According to the president of KKBSN, if there is a case of misconduct among members, the association will also conduct an investigation and helps member to discuss with the employer for the appeal process, and punishment can be reduced. The representative of KKBSN will also take into account all aspects that cause this misconduct case to occur to avoid injustice against employees. The effort put forward by the KKBSN in responding to the members' issue is creating and disseminating a comprehensive code of conduct that outline acceptable and unacceptable behavior, providing training sessions to ensure all members are aware of the code of conduct and the consequences of
violating its implementing system that allow members to report misconduct if there fair retaliation, ensuring that reporting mechanisms are easily accessible to all members, setting up an impartial committee or hiring external investigator to handle misconduct allegation. This effort would help ensure that KKBSN addresses misconduct effectively, maintains a professional and ethical environment, and support its member in understanding and hiring to high standard of conduct. The outcome of the KKBSN effort, collective bargaining agreement between trade union and employees frequently contain clauses pertaining on job security. This agreement gives workers clarity and protection by establishing policy and procedure for termination, layoff, and staff reduction. Seniority rights are a feature and many collective bargaining agreements, according to which employees with longer tenure receive preference during layoffs or downsizing. Seniority-based safeguards offer a fair process based on length of service and assist protect employees from being fired arbitrarily.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Okay, my name is Nosha Dato Shazana binti Azizan. Okay, I will present part's conclusion. Okay, after this interview, we can conclude that trade union provide valuable insight into the dynamic of trade unions within the banking sector. Second is trade union play an important role in protecting workers from discrimination, exploitation, and unfair service in the workplace by their employees. The interview revealed how the trade union at Kelab Kesatuan Bank Simpanan Nasional or KKBSN actively engaged in promoting a positive work culture and fostering a sense of unity among employees. By providing event, training program, and social activity, the union plays a crucial role in building camaraderie and strengthening in the bond among staff members. They also help to reduce income inequality and address power imbalance in the workplace. Last is trade union will get engagement with key stakeholders, eliminate the power of collective action in driving positive change and promoting social and economic justice within the banking industry. Thank you.